Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Expect great things to happen. Today we're going to talk about time management. You know, we all have the same amount of hours in a day, which is 24, which reminds me of a story earlier in my sales career. So when I was 21, I landed a great job in outside sales. My first day of employment, I remember very clearly. As I drove into the parking lot, I saw Saabs, BMWs, Mercedes, and I'm thinking, with my new found job, soon I will be driving one of these nice European automobiles. I go upstairs to the training room, I meet all my teammates, and had just a very fantastic day of training. At the end of that afternoon or that evening, I began to decided to partner with a few friends of mine, and we were going to go to the local bar to celebrate my brand new job. And that's exactly what we did. I had too many tequila shots, also known as tequila, because it will kill your career if you're not careful. So long story short, I wake up the next morning, I realized that I was running behind schedule. So I'm driving through traffic frantically, finally making it to the office where all of my other teammates already were, and my manager pulled me to the side and said, "Richard, please do not be late again." I said, "No problem, my bad, it's not going to happen." So we had a very successful day of training that day. The following day, which was Wednesday, had another great successful day of training. Thursday morning, I wake up, I'm driving into the office and realize there's construction on Interstate 65. This is in Nashville, Tennessee, and I had no idea. And this is way before cell phones were popular to have in your automobile. So I could not call my boss. I'm stuck in traffic, and I arrived to work 7 minutes behind schedule. I walk into the training room. My manager, he pulled me to the side. He said, "Richard, can I see you in my office?" I'm like, "Absolutely." He said, "Hey, grab your briefcase as well." I'm like, "Okay, I can do that." So I go into his office. He said, "Richard, did I ask you not to be late again?" I said, "You're absolutely correct. My mistake. I had no idea that we're doing construction on Interstate 65. He said, "Why didn't you call me?" Again, "I'm sorry. I do not have a cell phone." He said, "You know what, Richard? First impressions are everything. We are calling on Fortune 500 companies." And he said, "If you're late for an appointment, it will have an impact on your ability to win that customer over, to build loyalty and trust, which is going to impact your ability to sell to them effectively." He said, "I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you go." I'm like, "You're kidding, right, Mark?" He said, "No, I'm serious." He said, "This is going to be a lifelong lesson for you." I said, "Mark, with all due respect, I don't need a life lesson. I need my job." Mark's response was, "Well, you should have been here on time." That was a life lesson for me that I learned at age 21. I am now 52 now, with a birthday coming up very soon, but it really helped me understand the importance of time management. I worked with thousands of salespeople throughout my career, as well as business professionals, CEOs, and leaders of organizations who do not have great or impressive time management skills. Sometimes people do not arrive purposely until late and think that's when everything should begin and happen. But being late is so disruptive in a meeting, and more importantly, it should never happen with your client. So I am going to share with you some time management tips that will help you manage time management just a little bit better. And hopefully that incident that happened to me at age 21 will never happen to you. Stay tuned.